What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric and this is the Get Me Out of Here vlog. Today I'm in Schaumburg, Illinois at Wintrust Stadium, home of the Schaumburg Boomers baseball team. And today they're actually in the finals, the championship series. They play in the Frontier League. So you've got your Major League Baseball, you've got Minor League, and this is Frontier League. So this is the Frontier League Championship. And they are playing the Wildcats, the Washington Wildcats. First I thought that was Washington, D.C. or Washington State, but it's neither. Washington is actually a suburb. It's a town that is a suburb of Pittsburgh, of all places. So this is game 2 of the Frontier League Championships. I'm here, gonna show you the stadium, watch the game, cheer on the Schaumburg Boomers, and have a good time. So follow me, this will be fun. Not Major League, not Minor League, but the Frontier League. I'm here in the Boomers gift shop. They've got plenty of shirts. You can get the 2021 Central Division Champions shirt. Gotta get the colors black, orange, and white, and they also have a number of hats. So purchasing a hat so I can represent the team today. I've got my hat, my Boomers hat. I've got the bat. We're all ready to go and cheer on the Boomers. Game number 2, Frontier League Championship. It's almost the World Series, right? Kind of. It's like a mini World Series. I got the same crew that went to the White Sox game with me here, and Nishan is repping a Cubs hat. You see that? Yep. Do you see that? I thought you were a White Sox fan.
I'm a Chicago fan.
He's a Cubs fan secretly. He might have been rooting for the Sox a few weeks ago, but he's totally a Cubs fan. Okay. Check out these seats. We're in the 5th row. We're right behind the dugout. Cheers to the Schaumburg Boomers.
Thank you.
Gonna win a championship.
Drinking the final game?
Oh, it's game 2. So they got to win tonight, and they got 2 more in Pittsburgh. Old style, guys. That's what you drink in Chicago. So I've only been to one other Boomers game before, and that was 2 years ago. It's the only time I've ever seen a grand slam hit in a baseball game. It was Schaumburg was up, bases loaded. They hit a grand slam and won the game. It was amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our national anthem.
We don't get fighter jets. We get United Airlines landing in O'Hare overhead here in Schaumburg.
Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Let's go, Schaumburg!
Ooh, foul ball. You can see they have the foul ball netting across the front here, and I'm kind of wishing that we got that section right over there so we didn't have the netting in front of us, but it is what it is. We're in section D, and yeah, don't want to get hit in the face with a foul ball, so that's probably a good thing they have netting right here along the first baseline. Oh, that's deep.
Holy shit.
Gone, no way. Home run. Wildcats. Dang, first batter of the day. Let's go, Schaumburg. You got this. All right, it's the Washington Wildthings. I've been saying Wildcats throughout this entire vlog. It's the Wildthings, so I'm going to correct that here moving forward. Another thing I just learned today, which is kind of sad because I've been living in Schaumburg for like over 7 years, is a boomer is a prairie chicken. I thought they were hawks this entire time. They are prairie chickens, And boomer is the sound a prairie chicken makes when it dances, trying to attract a female prairie chicken. So the Schaumburg Boomers are prairie chickens. That's what they are. Well, the Wild Things are hitting all over the Boomers on this first inning. You got a man on second, a man on first. Michael Jordan number up to bat, 23. Dang. There you go. There you go. One out. Oh, he's safe?
He's safe?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, crap. All right, he's safe. I thought he was out. So now bases loaded. Not good. Bases loaded. The Wild Things are on first, second, and third base, and up to bat, we've got no outs. Top of the first inning. Dang. Come on. Wow. Boomers are struggling. First inning, they just scored again, the Wild Things. Now they're up 2-0. No outs. Top of the first. Not looking good for Schaumburg. Still only the first inning, so I've got a lot of faith in these guys, but not a good way to start the game. You can see the planes flying up above the field here. All of them going to O'Hare, usually United Airlines. Can't focus on that, things of the net, but there you go. A lot of United Airlines flying across the field to land at O'Hare Airport here in Chicago. You know, one thing I just noticed is they have a Hooters sign right over here, which is the perfect advertisement since it's the same colored orange as the Boomers jerseys. That is some smart advertising. Good job, Hooters. Good job. Wait, so Nishan, you've never heard of Hooters?
No, never. I love buffalo wings actually. So, yeah, I never.
I feel like we need to take you. Ah, jeez, another one. No way. Are you serious?
Go Boomers!
Wait, that's the third one?
That is the third score, yeah. So now it's 3-0. Bases still loaded. Top of the first. So there is the end of the top of the first inning. The Boomers are going to be up to bat here. 0-3 right now. That's the score, but that's all right. I got faith in these guys. We'll come back. Look, it's Boomer, the prairie chicken. There he is. The Schaumburg Boomers mascot. Yeah, Boomer! Woo! Hey!
Here's something real exciting.
All right, we got Boomer here to hype up the crowd. We can do this. It's just a 3-point deficit. We got this, guys. We got this. The Boomers are up, bottom of the first. Got to make up for the 0-3 deficit.
Hit it hard.
Let's go, Boomers. Oh, they almost hit their dugout. Nice. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Woo! All right. First batter made it on for Schaumburg. Just look at this scene. This is a classic Boomers game. You've got a United Airlines plane flying to O'Hare. A beautiful sunset. Look at this sunset. Straight out of like a painting. And the Boomers are up to bat. All right, let's go Schaumburg. We've got 2 on bases. All he needs to do is hit a home run, and it's tied up, 3-3. Whoa! Oh! Yeah! Yes! Did I not call that? Did I not call that? Tie game, 3-3. Woo! Let's go Boomers! Let's go! Yeah! Heck yeah! Cheers! Cheers! Home run! Home run! Home run! Home run! Home run! All right, let's go Boomers! Woo! All right, we got a game here. End of the first inning, tied up 3-3. The Boomers have evened the score. All right, so when you're in Schaumburg, you're still in Cook County. So that's Chicago. And I got a hot dog here. So what you do is you never put ketchup on a hot dog in Chicago. Look at all these relishes. They've got mustard, mayonnaise. I don't know who puts mayonnaise on a hot dog either. They got relish. But putting ketchup on your hot dog is a big no-no. You don't do it here, even though this really isn't a Chicago-style hot dog. Technically, it doesn't have all the relishes, but I'm going to avoid the ketchup and the mayonnaise. So you can see I got a lot of mustard on that. I'm going to put some relish on there, too. And actually, they got barbecue sauce, too. I don't put barbecue sauce on a hot dog. I don't know who would, but
I do.
You put barbecue sauce on a hot dog. Is it good? Is it totally worth it? But who does mayonnaise? That's what I want to know. Who puts mayonnaise on a hot dog? I have no idea, but I'm gonna do the relish next. They're completely out of relish at this. It's a popular condiment here at Boomer Stadium. Now I know where Boomers come from. They hatch from baseballs. Now you're at a baseball game, you gotta have a hot dog. This technically is not a Chicago style, it's just a hot dog with mustard on it. You gotta do it. There's no ketchup for those out there who are questioning me. Or mayonnaise. Get mayonnaise out there. Who puts mayonnaise in? Just noticed this scoreboard right behind me. 3-3, second inning. Batter just got hit in the hand. He's a little angry and he's walking it off to first base. Bases loaded, Boomers. Maybe I can see another grand slam. Nice! Oh, good stop. Oh, good. It is now 4-3. Look at that, it's official. It's kind of weird for a championship game. The stadium's kind of empty, not gonna lie. There's a lot of empty seats here, but it's Frontier League, so I don't know how well the attendance is normally, but I'm still gonna root this on. It's exciting. It's a championship game. So one thing I just noticed is that sign right there is showing the speed of the ball that the pitcher throws just disappeared. It said 76 miles an hour. Oh, there it is. 89 miles an hour. It disappears really fast. Top of the fourth inning, we've got a runner on third. Score is tied 4-4, 2 outs. Hopefully this guy strikes out or hits a pop fly. Ooh, dang. They just scored. Yes! Yes! Nope, doesn't count, doesn't count. Fourth inning, bases loaded by Schaumburg. Come on, grand slam, baby, grand slam. Oh, he scored! All right, yes! Schaumburg's up 5-4. Then he got hit with a pitch, so cheers to your crest. All right, Schaumburg's up 5-4. Hey, we'll take it. Bases loaded, hit with a pitch. 5-4. So Schaumburg is actually tied with the O'Fallon, Missouri River Rascals for most wins in the history of the Frontier League division in baseball. If they win this championship this year, that will give them 4 wins. They'll have the most wins in the history of the Frontier League. So this is a big deal. If they can pull this off tonight, they will be the most winningest team in the Frontier League, which is pretty awesome. Gotta love it. Support the Boomers. Go Schaumburg. Schaumburg last won the championship back in 2017. Before that, they won in 2013 and 2014. Back-to-back years of winning the Frontier League championship. So here's for championship number 4. Let's see if we can do it. Tonight will be game number 2. They've won game number 1. Then they got to play at least 2 more games at Washington, Pennsylvania, a suburb of Pittsburgh. Rooting them on. It's Coop, the prairie chicken, the mascot of the Boomers. Oh, we gotta pose with him. Hey, Coop, we gotta say, are we gonna do it today? We're gonna do it this year, I think. Championship all the way, right? Has it been a good game?
Yeah.
Good game so far. All right, appreciate it. Go Boomers. All right, there you go. I've always wanted to get a baseball signed by a prairie chicken.
Thank you for being the best fans in the Frontier League. And I don't want to talk to any of you until May. That right there has been Life Hacks with yours truly, the voice of Wintrust Field.
Nice hit. So Nishant, I have an honest question here. What do you think about this baseball game?
This is super nice, not bad to be honest. It's different, it's not bad. It has like the local feel in it, so I do like it.
So your first game, I took you guys to the Cubs-Sox game at Guaranteed Rate Field, even though you're wearing a Cubs hat, which I'm so happy you are.
No, I am.
But
I am the true Sox fan.
But pretty cool to be here. You're a true Sox fan.
Yeah, but I'm wearing blue today.
He's wearing blue today too. So they're both Sox fans, but they're wearing blue for the Cubs. I'm a Cubs fan all the way. But how do you guys like the Frontier League Schaumburg Boomers game?
This is super nice.
Pretty cool, huh? Oh, mistake. But yeah, like I said earlier, it's so fun. You know, baseball is fun no matter what, in my opinion. But to go to the smaller leagues, the lesser-known leagues, and support them is such an awesome cause to do. I love going to these games. They're still a lot of fun. These guys work their butts off to be where they are, and they love to play. They love the game of baseball. So I'm here to support them all the way and drink beer and eat hot dogs. So here we are.
Now batting for the Boomers, right fielder, number 25.
Pizza at Garibaldi's. Heck yeah. Over here, Boomer. I want a pizza. Oh, they gave it to them. Dang it. So they ran out of old style beer, which is like the Chicago beer to get. If you're in Chicagoland, you're at a baseball game, you have to get old style. Unfortunately, this is one of the last games of the season here in Schaumburg, so they ran out of old style. I've got this really nasty lemon shandy. I'm not sure who even brews this, but I'm going to finish this up. We're in the 8th inning. The score is 5-4. Schaumburg is up by 1. I'm going to drink the rest of this disgusting lemon shandy, and then we're going to cheer them on. Hopefully the 9th inning we can seal the deal today. So cheers, Schaumburg Boomers. Oh, that's so gross. All right, that is done. But we've got about an inning and a half left, and hopefully we can win. We're up 5-4. I'll keep my fingers crossed, but here we go. Go Boomers. You guys got this. 2021 champions. Full count. 1 out. We got a runner on third. Doesn't get better than this. Oh! Yes! Out of there! Half swing. Walk of shame. All right, Boomers. One more, and then we got 1 inning left. You can see right there, they've got the championship years. The Boomers won the title of the Frontier League 2013, 14, and 17. And hopefully 2021 can be added to that list. Yes! Woo! All right. Yes! Struck him out. And now it's the bottom of the 8th, so the Boomers are back up to bat, and then we got 1 inning left. 1 inning left to win Game 2 of the championship. I gotta say, it is brisk today. It is the first day of fall. It's 57 degrees Fahrenheit out right now, so I'm wearing a hoodie. And it is probably the coldest it's been since April here in the Chicagoland area. So yeah, it is September, it is baseball season, it's almost playoff season for the major leagues, but it is a great time to be out here watching the Frontier League, and hopefully the Boomers can win their championship. I still can't believe how empty this stadium is, considering that this is a championship game here in Schaumburg, a suburb of Chicago. If this were in Iowa, this stadium would be packed. I can guarantee that. Now, Iowa does not have a professional team. Maybe that's part of it. But I'm still in disbelief. I'm here, I'm here rooting this. I'm rooting the Schaumburg team. Let's go, Boomers. But I really can't believe that there's such an empty stadium when this team is in a championship game. Pretty crazy. Oh, foul ball. Oh, it was so close. Nope, on the roof. On the roof.
Towards that left field video board and see how much noise you can make to pump up your number.
Whoa! Extreme close up! And here it is, the top of the ninth. 3 outs, and Schaumburg wins game 2. Batter up. Yes! Oh, close. One more out, and game is over. Schaumburg's gonna win. I can feel it. There we go. One more out. Two more strikes. Schaumburg wins. Fans are trash talking the ump on that call. Oh, fair. Oh, no. He just hit a home run. No way. Well, that's not what anybody wanted to see. Not out of it yet, but that took the wind out of the sails, that's for sure.
Second baseman number 4.
Right over the right field. Dang. So now Schaumburg's down 5-6. That hurts. Nobody saw that one coming. So now we're down 1 run. 2 strikes away, and they would have had the game. But yeah, they just hit a home run. Game's not over. Still got 1 more inning. Oh, he's getting mad at the ump. Well, the coach is going to get thrown. So they're not happy about the call right before that home run. Fans are not happy about that call right before the home run. They thought it was a strike, but the ump called it a ball. And then the Wildthings hit a home run.
All right, boys, here we go.
Let's go, Schaumburg! All right, we got bottom of the 9th inning.
This thing ain't over yet.
At least tie or win it.
For the bottom of this 9th inning.
This game is coming down to the very end, that's for sure. They definitely took the wind out of the sails. The Wildthings hit a home run at the top of the ninth, but we still got half an inning left. Schaumburg can still come back, I got hope, but we'll see what happens. There we go, down 5-6. Just need 1 run to tie, 2 runs to win. Bottom of the ninth, Schaumburg's up. Nice pitch. This crowd is not happy about that ump. Let's go Boomers! It's a short chant here at Wintrust Field. Ooh, all right, small ball. Dang, 1 out. Nice hit. Oh, wow, great stop. Dang. All right, we got 1 batter left, but not looking good now. That's baseball for you. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. 1 last batter, trying to keep it alive. Ooh. Foul ball. It's not looking good for Schaumburg right now. That turned fast. Turned fast in the 9th inning. Dang. Whoa! Oh, not looking good. And that's it. That is the game. All right. The Wildthings somehow came back in the 9th. Still a great game, though. Still a solid game. In Schaumburg, it's a tied series. Still has a chance to come back here. We got a couple more games left.
Nice night here at Wintrust. Everyone have a great evening. We're going to send it on down the field.
Good game, Schaumburg. Get them on the road. Well, it was a great game. Not the ending that I wanted to see, but at least Schaumburg had a close one. We thought we had it there in the 9th, but the Wildthings came alive. Top of the 9th, hit a home run. Schaumburg lost by 1 run, 6-5. But now the series is tied 1-1, and Schaumburg is going to be headed on the road to Pittsburgh, to Washington, the suburb of Pittsburgh or something like that. Never even heard of that town before. But the series is far from over. Schaumburg's still got a great chance, but this is the last home game that I will see here. And what a treat it's been. I'm going to run the bases now.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, I'm going to run the bases here at Wintrust Field. I guess we just go. We just go? We just go. All right. And Coop, the prairie chicken, is going to meet me there at home base. All right, let's go do this. Let's run the bases here. Wintrust Field. I'm doing it. This is a first for me. Check this out. Woo! Third base, running into home. I was a second baseman back in my junior high days, I gotta say. Here he is. All right. There you have it, folks. Ran the bases here at Wintrust Field. Close game. Schaumburg didn't seal the deal, but a lot of baseball on the way. The finals are tied up 1-1. Schaumburg will be hitting the road, and hopefully we'll have a championship here in the next week. We'll find out. But this is my last game here at Wintrust Field. Well, not the ending that I wanted to see, but that's baseball for you. Came down to the very end. The series is tied 1-1. Just talked to somebody here because I'm not very familiar with the Frontier League, but Schaumburg just played 2 games at home. The series is tied 1-1. They are now going to be playing 3 games out on the road in Washington, Pennsylvania, which is a suburb of Pittsburgh. It's not Washington, D.C. It's not the state of Washington. It's a suburb of Pittsburgh. So they got 3 games on the road to win this championship. They will not be returning here to Schaumburg to play another home game. This is it for the 2021 season. But what a great game it was. A very exciting first inning. Got to see a couple home runs. And still cheering on the Boomers. I have hope. I think we can win this. 2021 champions. This has been a great baseball game here. Hey, everybody's so happy. Great baseball game here at Wintrust Field. Go Boomers, go Schaumburg. This is Eric with the Get Me Out of Here vlog, and it is now time for me to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Play ball. What the heck is going on here? I don't know. I have no idea what's happening. It's an aerosol can race, and sunscreen is winning.
Down the stretch skip down! Oh my God, the finish line, we've got mayhem! Mayhem! Shaving cream! Shaving cream! Shaving cream!
Shaving cream.
Oh my goodness, someone called Rice Hospital. That was too exciting.
I think sunscreen just won a race, and shaving cream got second.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That was
Good thing it's
intense.
the last season, last series of the season. You can't do that again.
Get back in the cages. Back in the cages, boys. Back in the cages.
Visit for more information.
Makes me wonder if they sell Bud Light here. Subliminal advertising at its finest.